What is good, people? It is OshiPod episode 2 with your host, He-Man, and
Uchi the mod, repping the hidden leaf today.
a true weeb.
Yes, sir.
So, Gucci, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. It's like raining a lot here, so I'm just stuck at home. I'm being a little hermit today. How about you?
Doing well. You disappeared from Twitter, right?
Yeah, so as everyone knows, this comes to no surprise. Twitter sometimes just is a cesspool of negativity, and I could only handle so much as a person. And when there's a lot of negativity that doesn't have anything to do with me, I just kind of back away. And it's good to do that kind of detox, especially if you're like a content creator, right?
Hmm.
Go outside, touch some grass, you know, eat some good food.
Dude, people, it was really funny because I kind of like DM'd you to see like what was going on, but people like your mutuals or like your friends on Twitter, they thought you were dead.
Okay,
They're like, where
so
did this guy go?
yeah, I did not expect anyone to really care that much, let alone post about it. So I felt really bad that I kind
Hmm.
of just dipped without saying anything because in my head I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna disappear for a few days because this isn't the first time I've done something
Right.
like this because I do take mental health very seriously, especially mine this last year. So, taking that break was just I thought it was normal. But apparently a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people thought Elon Musk zapped my ass, but your boy's still alive. We good.
No,
Thank you for caring,
it
everyone.
was, yeah, it was like a good amount of comments. Like it was like at least like 15 people was like, "Yo, where did Gucci go? Where did Gucci go?" And I'm like, "Wow, my man is
Yeah.
popular."
The reason is because I post too damn much. That is the number one reason. They're
Mm,
just like, I don't see Gucci on my feed today. Is he okay? I'm just like, oh, so that's how people know. Okay.
right.
That's but
No,
yeah.
but I respect the way you do it because like typically, I mean, me personally, I don't really do it as much anymore. But like in the past, like I
Mhm.
will make it very dramatic and go like, I'm taking a break from like Instagram. Real ones can reach me on Discord or like
Yeah.
text me. And I feel like sometimes that's kind of too dramatic, but like you keep it very cool. You're like, peace out.
Yeah. It it's just I don't know. It feels almost kind of corny to announce I'm taking a break. Like,
Mm-hmm,
oh, I'm
mm-hmm.
going on a hiatus. That's something like I
Unless like
feel
you're like a
like
VTuber or like a
that's a
entertainer.
VTuber thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just a guy. I just watch VTubers. Why? Who cares if I announce a hiatus or something like
Mm-hmm.
that? So I just leave quietly. Come back if people miss me. They know where to find me. I'm not like gone off the grid or anything, right?
Mm-hmm. So like,
But yeah.
is there any big differences as you take this break?
Yeah, apparently taking a break lost my vision, so now I need glasses. I had yeah, this is my first pair of glasses.
Wait, no freaking
It's
way.
yeah, this is my first pair of glasses. I
Wow.
I needed glasses actually for a while now because I have a pretty bad astigmatism.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, these frames are heavy. I thought it would be a breeze because I used to wear like sunglasses during the summer. I'm like, oh, that's nothing. But like wearing them now, not only does like my ears kind of hurt from the weight, but it's so disorientating in the first week because you take them off and all of a sudden, oh, you can't,
Right.
you can't. It feels like your vision is more shit. And I see you in like 4K now. You're kind of handsome, by the way. Shit.
Hey, I appreciate that. No,
Yeah.
is there like eyes adjusted to it? Because like I remember when I first got my glasses, like I would get like migraines or like headaches.
My eyes definitely feel strained if I
Mm-hmm.
stare out too much for too long. But I wouldn't say headaches at the moment, just a little bit dizzy and then some eye strains. But take a break, take off your glasses, close your eyes, and you should be fine.
It's perfect timing too, because like you're not exposed to that Twitter blue light.
Oh my goodness, I have it on dark mode, so there's always the dark mode. I don't trust people that use like light mode and shit. They're freaky.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so like what else have you been doing? Like, did you like replace all that social media time with like something else, or like are you
Yeah,
just playing more video
so
games?
I actually, so I know last episode I was talking about how obsessed I was with Power World,
Mm,
but actually what happened instead was I just went outside. I decided to reconnect with my IRLs and stuff, I hung out with a lot of them, including yesterday, and I just realized how nothing matters in the internet when you hang out with friends in the present time. And it's such a
Right.
nice, freeing feeling.
Right. No, that's beautiful, man. I feel like you had an overall very positive experience.
Yeah. I think it serves a lot of people really well when you just decide to take these I guess offline breaks. They're so good for you. They're so good for you.
Right. And like the point where you said like it really doesn't matter. It's a fascinating point because like when you're on Twitter 12 plus hours a day and like you're seeing the same
Mhm.
cesspool day over day, your brain kind of hijacks like it gets hijacked by Twitter and like for some
Yeah.
reason it does matter. And like that's the
Yeah.
narrative your mental is telling you.
Yeah, it's kind of getting sucked in to making you think it matters. Another example I guess I could relate to is a lot, you know how when you play these competitive video games
Hmm.
and you see these people get super toxic and super competitive and they will flame you for making the slightest mistakes, and you kind of just sit back, you're like, why do you care so much? It's a fucking video game. And
Right.
that's kind of the same logic I applied to Twitter. I'm just like, this is just an echo chamber of everyone kind of saying the same shit, but why are you letting so much negativity take over your life like that?
Mm.
The moment I step outside the door, that negativity is gone. I'm thinking about, like getting food, boba, talking to friends and stuff. Doesn't matter anymore, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey man, social media is the modern day cigarette.
That's deep. That's deep. And I am not a recovering addict. I'm coming back next week, so
Wait,
you
but
know,
like, so do you think you're gonna do this detox on the regular?
yeah, I think like I am, unfortunately, because Twitter is such an influential platform. This is just a byproduct of it, and it's not that you have to force yourself to keep using it. Use it moderately.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I? We're talking about drugs. Use it moderately, you know, and take breaks from it when
Right.
it gets too much. Know your limits. Play within it.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. But yeah, no, I'm really happy that things are going well with you. With me personally, I really think I need to do a detox soon because like these days, like I've been on Twitter till like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., even on like work days, and it's just like
Yeah.
you don't realize until like it's the end where it's just like, oh shoot, I just did like the infinity
The
scrolling,
doom
the
scrolling.
doom
Yeah,
scroll,
it's
right?
yeah, it's just you lose track of time
Mm-hmm.
so fast, and then you kind of realize how much negativity consumed you at
Mm-hmm.
that rate. It's kind of scary.
And you're like you're not even interacting with the stuff you're consuming. Cause like if it's like your
No.
friends and you're like congrats or like you like DM them real quick,
Mhm.
you're just straight up doom scrolling the whole time.
Yeah, like shit that doesn't involve you, but
Mm-hmm.
it's still negative, and you feel bad
Mm-hmm.
because humans are empathetic beings, and we feel that negativity that comes off of those posts or whatever event is happening, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean the last thing I'll say before this turns into like a uh social media anonymous therapy session is
Yeah.
that I think what helps me is that I don't have any social media apps on my phone. I just leave it
Mm-hmm.
on my desktop. And like if I want to use Twitter or
Oh.
Instagram, I need to go physically to my desktop, my PC to access it. And like that helped me a lot in the past.
Oh, that's kind of smart. I might do that. I keep checking Twitter on my damn phone, bro. That's smart.
Right. Because like the phone, it should just be a basic thing where it's like call your parents, call your close friends, call your in real life friends. So like when
Mm.
I started to reframe the tool of the phone like that, I think that's when I started to like disconnect the social media aspect of the phone.
That's smart. That's smart. Yeah. I'll take a page from your notebook and do just that.
Yeah. But anyways, getting into episode 2, before we get in, we did roll out OshiPod on Spotify. So search up OshiPod on Spotify. Leave us a 5-star rating. Those ratings definitely help us out. And also subscribe to us on YouTube. We can definitely use a lot of love there. Like, comment our videos. Give us some comments. I sent a screenshot to Gucci, but we got our first hate comment.
We made it. We made it right off the bat. Easy.
Not even one episode in, and we got our first hate comment. So appreciate
Yeah.
you guys. Appreciate the support, regardless if it's hate or not. And today, we got a lot of things to talk about.
A lot has happened.
So Gucci, where do you want to kick things off?
I think before we get into the you know the elephant in the room, let's
The hydrogen bomb.
Let's ease it in a little bit. Let's talk about like the cool shit that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
I think yesterday, Shylily 3.0 debut.
Hey.
That was lit. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Have you've watched Shylily streams before, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's like intoxicatingly engaging is how I would describe her.
Yeah, no, break it down to me. I'm not a super big fan. Like I've seen clips of her pop up and whatnot.
Even just the clips, they're great. They're fine. You don't even need to. I mean, you should go watch her streams and stuff. But honestly, if your exposure to her is just TikTok and stuff, it's fine. It's great. I love how my favorite thing about her is just like the way she kind of carries her how do I explain this? Just like the way she talks, it's very uplifting. Like I feel like I can't have a shitty day if I have her in my ear. And also I really like when she makes sound effects and stuff. I feel like one of her more popular clips, the SMG,
It goes
clip where she's like I'm just it's such a wholesome clip. It's so pure in its form, and she's just like has such a natural talent for being an entertainer and a content creator. And I feel like she can make anything into content. She could watch paint dry for 10 hours. She will make it entertaining. Yeah. And
So
on top of
she's
that,
kind of like a, if we're talking like Hololive terms, maybe like a Hachima or like a
yeah,
Sakura Biko, where it's just like Korone. I feel like Korone.
Korone. It's the energy. It's the energy that she gives off. Like she doesn't have to try to be entertaining. She's just naturally an entertaining person.
And even though like it's a very mundane thing, she can spin it and make it interesting.
Yeah, exactly. And on top of that, heart of gold. Heart of gold. I've had the pleasure of working with her in the past for like conventions and stuff. And I also got to meet her in person at TwitchCon. Super short in person. Don't tell her I said that. Don't come from my head, Shylily. But yeah, super nice, heart of gold. And I know she's like super genuine. She cares a lot about her community. She loves her fans. She loves VTubing, and she loves her friends, just everyone.
Oh, that's fire.
And that's just like that makes me want to support her. That type of genuinity, heart of gold. How could you not want to support her doing all that, right?
When did she debut? 2020?
Oh, I'm a fake fan. I don't know. I'd say I think it was 2021.
Okay.
I only came across her I think early 2022. But I'm gonna fact check on the debut.
I'll probably drop it somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really dope. And I mean, talking about people killing it as well. Riri, how you say her full Riri?
I
mean, people call her Riri, but like we have a other friend called Riri too. So
yeah, I say Rirsya.
Rirsya. People forgive us if we butchered the name. But she also did a 3D concert as well on 122, and like her story is very inspirational as well, because I think she was like composing for a little bit behind the scenes for like Hololive for their they had a project called Blue Journey, and she made a song called Dear Youthful Day, and it's a lot of Hololive Gen 5 people that sing that song. And then I don't know if you're familiar with like Hollow Earth, but like that's like a whole like game infrastructure that Cover Corp is making on the side as well.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, it's like a whole separate IP or like separate projects. And yeah, Riri also made a song for that as well. So like she works. She's like a pretty.
So she's goated.
She's cracked. She's cracked when it comes to like composing, and
oh, okay.
Her Kickstarter for this 3D concert, it was like freaking insane because like it was 100% funded within 5 minutes, and then ultimately I think
Oh
she
my god.
raised 11 million yen, which is around 70,000 USD, and she's an indie VTuber, so it's just like
That's crazy.
yeah, she like her fans like really love what she does, and like it's so cool to see like someone that's not backed up by like a Nichi Sanji or like
Mhm.
Hololive that's like able to like do this grassroots fundraising and like
Yeah.
execute.
Yeah, that's wow. Oh my god. That's and it's just like would you say that this crowdfunding and is a byproduct of how long and how hard she's been working as a talent, or where did all this support come from? Because I don't know like her background all too much.
I
So do you have a
Me personally, I really think it came down to like grassroots because like
Mhm.
I don't think she's really backed up by. I mean, a lot of big VTubers like mess with her and like
Yeah.
always like shout her out. So I think it comes
Mhm.
down to just her good reputation and how like
Yeah.
she cares so much about like the community. The people just
Yeah.
came together and just showed mad love.
Yeah, and I can definitely attest to her captivating performance, because my exposure to her came from
Not
a
right.
no, it's not
Oh,
actually.
really?
It came from do you know what Series I is?
No, what is that?
So Series I is I'll call it a project. It's a project based in my city. It's actually made by one of my IRLs,
Mm-hmm.
and Series I is basically like an event that showcases a lot of Japanese artist culture
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. And during the COVID boom, when we had to move away from IRL events, we went into VTubers, right? So obviously the main guy his name is Mikamaru.
Mm-hmm.
He hit up some VTubers. Rirsya was like one of the first people that I guess was on the list, and got to watch some of her performances. I'm just like, oh
Oh,
shit, I
wow.
didn't know we got like talented ass motherfuckers like that out here. Shit, okay. But yeah, that's how I got to know of her. But it's crazy to see I
The
guess the
development, right?
scope, the development, how influential she is, and that's wild. 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. And like I saw the because like on her YouTube channel, she has like the first three songs of that 3D
Hmm.
concert for free as just
Yeah.
like a trailer. And like
Hmm.
it's like whole life production. It's not just like a
Oh.
random ass like you grab like some college interns or like random like engineers to like put this show together. It's like, yo, like it's like the
Yeah.
real deal.
And you have to like, where do you find people like that?
I don't
Right.
know. I think
It.
she's based in Japan, and
Mm,
she might be like well connected through like her work with
mm,
like Hololive and whatnot. So like she
yeah.
must know like the right people because like the production quality was pretty up
That's
there.
wild. That's wild. That's an anime opening. That's an
Right,
anime opening
right.
right there.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I I might do like a deep dive into her and make like a future video. I think that'd be like
Okay.
really
Okay.
interesting, or like do like a
Yeah.
case study.
Yeah. Drop some links down below. Drop some videos for reference. Gotta check her out, guys. Gotta check her out.
Yeah, check out her VOD. I think right now it's going for 7,000 yen, which is like a little under $50.
Mhm.
So if you mess with her and want to see more of her performance, check out her concert VOD. But I
Sure.
think my follow question there is what indie VTuber or corporation VTuber would you like to see a 3D model of or like a 3D performance?
Oh God, that's a hard one. That's actually a really hard one, because I feel like every VTuber that I watch already has a 3D model.
Mm,
To- Let me. There, there's one person that I think doesn't. Dude, Yuzu doesn't have a 3D model.
mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Yuzu doesn't have a 3D model, and I think that she should get a 3D model if she has the money to. I think all VTubers to some extent should get a 3D model, and here's why. Right? Um, I feel like within 2D, uh, the 2D realm, you're kind of restricted to some extent to what content you can develop, right? And I think a lot of VTubers have picked up on that. So they either resort to semi IRL streaming, kind of like what Onigiri does, or you just do like the 3D content. So like Maria from V4 Mirai, or just whatever you see from like Hololive, just adopting your avatar and like wiggling around your room. That's plenty. That's a whole new avenue of exploration. So yeah, I want to see you use to get a 3D model. What about you?
Mine is kind of a curveball, but I don't. Do you know Bibu from the latest EN Hololive Gen 3?
I
Her meme is like she's like a pebble.
oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I call her Bebo. Am I saying it wrong then? I'm just like, who's Bibu? Is it Bebo or Bebo?
I think it's Bibu, but people can fact check this. But like
yeah.
the reason why I say Bibu is because like I feel like she has like that energy, that gremlin energy. So I just want to see her like as like the 3D model just like bouncing off walls, and also like she's known to be like a meme lord. So like I feel like her creativity will be magnified if she was like in a 3D environment. I feel like she will do some kind of like cool like integration or like display of just her obsession with like memes. So I think that'll be like really funny.
Yeah, and also just like not only does 3D allow you to like control your character, but just like putting a 3D model in a like a green screen space, endless opportunities, and you mix that in with a meme lord, that's crazy content right there.
Right.
We should get 3D models, I think.
I mean, we gotta get the 2D model first, one step at a time.
You're right.
No, that's amazing. Just seeing VTubers like killing it, getting mad love from the community, and just good people doing well. That's what we always want to uplift.
Yeah, that's what we want to showcase on this podcast. Love all our VTubers out here.
Exactly. And talking about new rollouts, we also gotta talk about Face Connect JP branch.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, sir. That's a whole new endeavor. Huge shout out to Face Connect for taking that leap. It's really funny because usually it's kind of like the other way around. It starts in JP and then it goes over to EN. But
yeah,
I mean, Face Connect started in the US.
No,
the
Face
West.
Connect started. Face Connect is located in I think where I live.
In the West, right?
In the West, yeah. And you saw the new gen, right? Did you see the teaser trailer for it?
I did. So like, wait, my question is like, which of the VTubers of this new gen appealed to you?
100%. I watched it. I watched the teaser a couple times actually. I'm gonna put my coins on Kanagi Loki, the one with the snake.
That's mine too.
Okay, let's go.
Bro,
let's go. Good taste.
Dude,
Culture.
Yeah, dude, her design and then her song cover, I'm like,
yeah.
Damn.
I'm just also like a sucker for her voice. Something about it. She sounds like, I'm exposing myself a little. She sounds like she could kill me, and I'm kind of into that.
Yeah, I get that. No, for me too. She gives me that like cool girl, like Toa vibes.
She's so cool. She's so fucking cool. I could never be her, but she's so cool, dude.
And dude, imagine her Gap Moe if she has like a cool demeanor, but like she's like clumsy like during her streams. Dude, that would be like you can market the hell out of that.
You could, and that's what I really love about a lot of the new gen announcements for just any agency. You have like a built perception of a person based on their design and their voice, but then comes their debut. Sometimes it could be at a total 180. You're like, oh, that is not who I thought you were gonna be, and it could be, it could make it 200 times better, right?
That's the best. And like the funny one too is like they have like a set character, and then like over time that character just goes away and they just like devolve into like themselves.
Yeah, they start getting a little bit more comfortable, and you see, I'd say like a more human side of them than a character side of them. And I think that's a quality that a lot of viewers I think would prefer and like more, rather than like a strict, cookie cutter character reading off a script or something.
Right. So like when I saw this rollout, I think the question that popped into my head is if you were like a VTuber god and like you had like unlimited money,
Ooh.
which VTuber agency do you want like a branch of?
Okay. Um, does it count if a branch like this kind of already is happening? Because another agency already stole my answer. Basically, is what I'm saying. You know, they took my idea in my head. But
Go ahead, go ahead.
So do you know Vispo?
Oh, Vispo EN.
Yeah, so Vispo EN,
They're going to take over 2024.
I hope so. That's like I love Vispo, you know.
I
So
mean, for you specifically, because you're into FPS.
FPS, right? So when I saw Vispo, I'm just like, shit. I wish we had a VTuber agency over here that did strictly FPS. And then, you know, a couple months, yo, Vispo EN auditions. I'm like, you just stole my idea. Can I sue you?
Genius. It's genius. Because like their EN, I don't know, their JP grew so much in 2023.
Yeah, they're cracked. Have you seen their gameplay, bro? These guys,
and like they're coaching like S tier VTubers, which is so big brain. Because like not only are they a VTuber, they're good at first FPS. They're also coaching other like really famous VTubers, and it's just like you're gonna grow no matter what.
Yeah, and we have like a lot, and even in like the EN side of things, we have a lot of talented FPS players, right? So actually, the first thing I did was send it to all my FPS and was like, "Hey, apply,
it's
please,
time, it's time."
You know, like you graduate, so be it, bro. I know you're thriving in here for sure. But yeah, I'm super hyped for Vispo EN when they announce whatever debut line they have. So you know, stay tuned.
As a FPS player like yourself, does your ego take a hit when you get your ass whooped by a VTuber?
So,
a cute Mumei VTuber like no scope headshots you.
I don't care if there's like a rank or a skill difference in if they're better than me, they're better than me. I suck because I'm pretty average when it comes to FPS or just any video games. I'm like plat elo and stuff. But let's say that I'm in a rank lobby and I see a VTuber on my kill feed, immediately I'm gonna be like, I have to kill you. There's just there's no way I'm letting you live. I need to challenge you. It's my rite of passage, you know. I have to challenge you so that if I lose to you, so be it. If I beat you, you know, I can post about it and be like, killed you. I add them and stuff. Super BMs, you know, they might block me or something.
That is so funny. So like if you know someone is streaming too, like do you go for them specifically?
No, I mean, I don't not stream snipe them, right? Because I'm not trying to like ruin their stream or nothing. But I've definitely had run-ins with VTubers who were live, and then they'd be like, "Wait, did I just kill Gucci?" And they just send me a clip afterwards. I'm just like, "That's you," you know. But
that's super funny. I mean, talking about FPS, one of the talents at JP as well. Her name is Yu. Her first video, you would not believe this. She dropped a montage of Overwatch 2.
Oh,
that was her first video.
You don't see a lot of Overwatch 2 or just Overwatch like VTuber players.
That's unique as well, but dropping like a video playthrough montage as her first video of all things.
That's brave. That's a brave statement. That's a really bold like oh my god. That's like I have to respect that. Obviously, you could have done Apex, Valorant. You went for Overwatch. That's
yeah. Even from that angle, like most VTubers, they drop like I don't know, like a meme or a preview of their model or like even like a song cover.
Yeah.
But she went straight to Overwatch 2.
And is that like her like go-to game and stuff?
I think so. I'm not sure because like she just debuted like a couple of days ago.
Shit. Hey, that's just direct marketing, you know? She wants to be like, hey, this is what you're gonna get yourself into. This is why I got.
Buckle
love
up.
It or hate it.
Right.
That's a Giga Chat move.
Yeah, no, sure. I respect that. All right, my answer for this, you're gonna appreciate this.
Okay, let's hear it.
Hololive KR. Korea.
Okay.
I think that can work. That can definitely work.
I can see that. Okay.
Because think about it. What's the two biggest things that's happening in this world right now? VTubers, K-pop.
Ooh.
You mix
Where's-
that together,
V-pop. K-tuber.
it's a wrap, boys.
It's done.
Korean culture and VTubing in one.
It's done.
You get the Korean weebs, the VTuber weebs.
Just
Game
harmony.
over.
New Jeans VTuber debut. Whoo!
Come on
Whew.
now. And like the Korean fans in Korea that support Hololive, they're on a whole different level as well.
Oh.
Like I want to plug in this content creator. His name is Hiki. He does a lot of vlogs. He goes to like Japan and like Korean like pop-ups for Hololive. He's hands down one of the best vloggers I've seen.
Oh.
And like the reason why I like it is like not only does he do a great job of like shooting it, like I don't know what, I think he uses like a GoPro, but like
Okay.
his videos are kind of fascinating because like of the interactions. Cause like he's going to this like Toa pop-up, like minding his business, and he sees this guy roll up with like 15 like limited edition Toa cards. Like they're like $5,000 a card or some shit like that. And he's like,
Oh.
hold a minute. Can you show me your whole collection? And he's like, he grabs his backpack and he starts pulling out things and like lays out everything. So like it's like yeah, it's like interactions like that where it's just like, yo, these vlogs are entertaining. Cause like, I mean, for us regular consumers, like the only Giga Chat stuff we see is like a $500 super chat. And like that's it. But like when you go into the physical world, you're touching grass and you see like the collection these people have, like just like the limited edition signatures, the cards, the plushies, they roll up in their cards with the skins and whatnot.
God. Yeah.
That shit is dope.
That's dedication. Honestly, that's kind of like my motivation in life to getting rich is that I could do that and not give a shit. Because I have so much money. I got VTubers plastered on my Porsche and stuff. Like, what are you gonna do about it?
The rich nerds.
Yes, sir.
Those like rich nerds that have like freaking 1-to-1 scale Star Wars stuff in their like backyard.
That's dope. I would like instead of lightsabers, I got like VTuber cutouts just in the back of the room. Every single one of them. Just fill it up to the brim.
Oh, do you know that content creator that does the live cutouts?
I know who you're talking about. I've seen this
God.
dude on my TL so often. He's got like an entire room dedicated to like a single VTuber, and it's just all cutouts of that specific one. They got like giant ones too. I think they came to I don't know if it was TwitchCon or AX, one of the conventions. We saw this dude just carrying cutouts. They're like, oh my god,
Toby Jacobs. Oh,
Toby
dude,
Jacob.
yeah, this guy, man, he is cracked. Like there's like a 40-minute documentary about just like his situation. You guys need to see it because it is the dedication this guy has. He like does like these like 50 feet tall cardboard cutouts of like different VTubers, and he has like an arsenal of 50 printers printing out the papers that he's trying to paste together, and like the end result, he's freaking using like the like forklifts or like the things that like lift up like statues and shit. Like it's like, what is going? He's like recreating ancient Egypt.
Was building pyramids of VTubers. Wait, do you know if this guy just decided to wake up one day and do this? Like, did it start off as a meme, or did he have to like plan all of this to execute this, grand scheme?
I think it was one of those like Giga Chat moments where like he did it as like a shit posting thing, and it just like turned into like this whole like passion.
That's honestly, that's one of the best feelings in the world. When something starts off as a meme and then it just blows up. It's great. Yeah.
And like at first, like you kind of like judge him because it's like it's kind of too far, but like as you consume more of it, you just gotta pay your respects.
Yeah, it gets so ridiculous that's like it's impressive at that point. The commitment, the work, the effort. It's just no one else can. I feel like he would have like a Guinness Book of World Records for like the most cardboard cutout of something.
Dude, he gotta have some kind of record.
He has to have some kind of record. Like, holy shit.
100%. Yeah. And like I remember like one scene where like he's like carrying one of these like colossal cutouts to like the park, the nearby park. And
Yeah.
like he's like, oh yeah, people will like come up to me and like ask me like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm just taking care of my waifu. I'm just touching grass. And like the reason why he takes it to the park is like he does like an aerial shot with a drone
Yeah.
of like the whole thing, and like the park is like the only place where he can just like lay things out.
Yeah, that's dedication right there. That's dedication. I think because like obviously with something like that, when people don't understand it, they're going to, you know, judge and criticize you and call you cringe and stuff. But I think that a lot of times when someone says something is cringe, in terms of like talking about a hobby, they're really just kind of, it's another way of kind of saying that's a lot of dedication that you put to a craft that they can never fathom and understand. And that's like, you know, you gotta start respecting that instead of calling it cringe.
I mean, I'll much rather have a person like him rather than like having like a cookie cutter content creator. Because like
Exactly.
a creator like him, he's 101. You can't really
Yeah.
replicate this.
No one else but him. No one else but him.
Right. No. So I mean, Hololive KR, Cover Corp, get on that, man. That's
Yo.
that's straight money.
Yagu, get on that right now.
New jeans. Come on.
New jeans. Get my boy Yemen to be the talent manager. Done. We're done. Sealed the deal.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. Random question. This is gonna be a really hard one.
Okay.
You're Yago.
Uh-huh.
VTuber All-Star lineup. 5 VTubers. Who's it gonna be?
Only in Hollow
No,
or
no. Any VTuber.
Oh shit, so this is like a VTuber draft pick right now.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. We'll do okay. What the fuck, dude? That's hard.
Your
Holy
Rolodex is
shit.
like going crazy.
Wait,
right?
okay. Jesus. Okay, let's do. I don't want to. Obviously, the easiest way just answer like 5 Hololives, but let's not do that. We're gonna do. I'm gonna say from Hololive, I'm gonna choose Pecora and Krone,
Okay.
and then Iron Mouse, Shylily, and I'm gonna say people are gonna disagree with this one. I don't know. This is my underdog in terms of numbers, but in terms of potential capabilities, Onigiri.
Oh. Dude, that's a good pick right there.
Yeah, that's my all-star starting five right there.
All right, my starting 5, people are gonna flame me because it's gonna be majority Hololive, but
Okay.
Laplace,
Okay.
she got that goth girl vibes.
Yes,
Marketable.
my dark. Yeah.
This is a new cover core talent, but Ririka,
Oh.
I have a soft spot for gals. That's my weakness.
Okay.
And like she's kind of like the Hachima 2.0 in terms of like she has like chaotic cooking streams where she does these like atrocious food combos.
Oh.
It's like very, very cursed.
I like that. I might, you know, start watching her because of that then.
And she's pretty good at English too.
Oh,
which
easy.
yeah, really surprising.
Shit, I know English.
Ego Jozu. Suisei, come on. Power, like you gotta have a VTuber where like it's just a powerhouse. Like when it comes to like concert performing and just from a scene perspective.
Oh shit, I didn't think about that, bro. Holy shit. Wait, I'm a fake fan. Oh my god.
Yeah. Suisei, definitely number 3. This Kason. You need a bad mofo in your lineup.
Shit, you're right.
You need like an icon.
Damn, you thought this through, bro. Your draft already beats me. You only have like what, 4 people? Your draft already beats mine. What the fuck?
And the last one is basic, but like someone that has to be like unhinged or like ASMR.
ASMR. Okay.
So ASMR, I mean, this is a cop-out answer, but Nene, she's like an ASMR VTuber. So like any ASMR VTuber, I think, or like a Fauna, I think that'd be fire.
Serious one, yeah.
or unhinged, uh, like a Mumei or like Hachima, where it's like they have like very like cursed personalities.
Yeah.
That's my number 5.
Okay. Okay.
But Onigiri,
Okay.
dude, that was a good one. I was like,
That
wow,
was a good
I didn't think of her.
Yeah. Next episode, we're gonna do indies only, bro. You caught me off guard with this one. I'm winning the next.
Bruh.
I'm winning the next draft pick, bro. Next episode, okay? Indies only. That's my playing field, bro.
All right.
You're draft ready. All right. We're gonna do like the whole NBA setup. Doo-doo. And for the second pick, Gucci the mod selects.
Did you see that old Dave Chappelle one where they did like a draft pick between races?
What?
You have not, dude.
I
That
have.
skit
What?
is so freaking iconic.
Oh my god. How? Wait. How do you? Who? Who did they choose first? Who did they choose last?
I forgot the whole thing, but like the punchline is the Asian delegation at the end. They're like, "We, the Asian delegation, choose."
The Rirsya, the Jizza, the God, Inspector Deck, Ghostface Killer, the Wu-Tang Clan!
Wait, I think I saw this
Yeah,
video,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I
yeah.
heard. Oh my god. Oh, that's it. Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, no,
good, bro.
they don't make
Wu-Tang Clan.
they don't make skits like that anymore.
They don't. That's comedy gold right there. Holy shit.
Exactly.
That's good.
Anyways, talking about Hololive,
Hololive. Yeah.
Mumei, she crossed 1 million subscribers.
Hell yeah.
Freaking
Congrats,
amazing.
Mumei.
She's the first one of Gen 2 to cross 1 million, which was surprising to some folks because they thought like Crony will be the first one to do so. But Mumei made it. 1 million.
Mumei. They're all gonna make it eventually. in
Yeah,
my
yeah. 1
opinion,
million.
so,
Come on,
yeah.
Gen 2. But
Gen 2's busting, dude.
the reason why I wanted to bring this topic up was I randomly watched the 1 million subscriber where she was like doing a endurance stream. And like it was so freaking funny because it was so scuffed. Like she had like no idea what she was doing. Her OBS was like crashing and like she couldn't set everything up. And at one point she just got fed up. She was like rage quitting. And then when she was actually getting into the singing, she couldn't hit the note she wanted to because like she kind of yelled too much earlier. So she just like, oh my god.
She just like starts freaking out mid lyrics.
Yeah. But it was so iconic because like it plays into that like whole EN curse, the whole like technology scuff. So like
It's not a VTuber stream without scuff, you know.
exactly, it's the EN curse. But yeah, she crossed 1 million. Huge shout out to her. The reason why this is a big deal as well is like she was kind of dealing with like health problems as of late, and the fact that she was able to push through that, and like she wasn't originally going to do much streaming because like she wanted to take that extra time to herself, but she just decided to pull through and pay back.
Yeah, that's huge. That's very motivational. I think it definitely inspires a lot of content creators like through all adversity to push through. It's definitely like a huge feat and a symbolism of like strength, but at the same time we want to make sure that you don't burn yourself out or end up like, you know, dying if when you have health issues and stuff. So definitely I'm glad that she came out of this, you know, back and better. And it's just you know, it's just always inspirational to see people pull through stuff like that. But yeah,
I think it just comes down to like you know yourself best, and like if this is something that you really love and are willing to like sacrifice everything for, just go for it.
This is just like the will of the passion really is what this is. And yeah, definitely I think a lot of people can take Mumei as a role model and inspiration. I know like this specific event definitely motivates me, and so I'm not gonna like, you know, keep on pushing when I'm burning out, but definitely I'm not gonna give up. I think that's like the message should be to kind of take from this. No matter what kind of scuff you have, no matter what hardships you might be facing, if you don't give up, you're gonna make it. right?
Mm-hmm. Very insightful.
Yeah.
Gucci the mod. You know what we're gonna talk about now.
Oh shit, we dropped. Okay, yeah. We eased it in. So speaking of Hololive, ooh,
Of course, by the title of this video, this thumbnail,
mhm.
we gotta talk about the whole Mafumafu and Rushia situation. I don't even know where to. I don't even know where to start with this.
A synopsis, really, for the people that have no idea what's happening. I don't even know like the full story of it. You sent me the thing. I read a little bit of it.
Right. I mean, Gucci made the correct time to exit from the toxicity of Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much over the past half week, there was like a tabloid in Japan that like released like this article where they exposed Mafu's and Rushia's relationship, and pretty much saying that they were married when Mikoneko was back in Hololive. And like it like turned into this like huge thing, and then eventually what ended up happening was Mafu he dropped a blog post explaining the whole situation.
Yeah.
And he pretty much laid all the dirty laundry out and said that Rushia is like the most horrible girlfriend ever. Gaslighting, infidelity, monitoring 24/7, jealousy, verbal abuse. There's animal cruelty in it as well. So it's just like everything under the sun. She got exposed. And what ended up happening was Rushia finally responded, I think like today. And pretty much she said that all of this is kind of, there's no basis, there's no weight behind it. And trust me, bros.
Oh, that's not gonna hold up on Twitter court. We know
Exactly.
that.
So, you know, for me, I love to play devil's advocate and whatnot and just wait until things pan out. But as things stand, it's not going in her favor.
Yeah.
And just seeing how broken this man was, and like just saying that, I think a couple of days after he like proposed or like gave the engagement ring to Rushia, she pretty much like cheated on him.
Yo, how you gonna do that, bro?
It was crazy. Like I watched like just like a summarizing video about the whole situation, and I'm like, all right, I might need to pull off a Gucci the mod and take a break from like Twitter and whatnot.
Yeah. How's like the rest of the community reacting to all this news? What is like the general synopsis, especially for like the hardcore Rushia fans? I'm sure that's like, you know, a stab to the heart, right?
That was the saddest part of the whole thing. There's like a prominent clipper of Rushia content. Her name is like, I think Soju channel. She sort of posted a video. It was like a 30-second, just a blank screen saying that I'm going to delete my channel. And like, I think on her channel, she has like 150,000 subscribers. And she was like broken. It wasn't even like a proper response. It's just like, I'm done. Exactly.
That's like, that's harsh. That's rough. Oh my God. That's no words, really. It's such unfathomable experience, especially as like a hardcore fan. You watch someone for that long, and you know this comes out. I'm sure like there's some fans that are like, oh, she's married. Oh, I don't want to stand anymore. But then like
that's beside the point.
Besides the point, like just the stuff that she's being accused of, and it turns out to be true, right? Your Oshi has been a shitty person this entire time. That's a hard pill to swallow. And that's something that I think the VTubing community has experienced and faced time and time again. Right. It's also part of the reason why I even took that hiatus. So a couple months ago, you know, someone well known in the community that a lot of people looked up to, they got outed and canceled for being like abusive and manipulative. And it's just yeah, even with all that, I simply cannot imagine when you've dedicated, I don't want to say dedicate your life, but when you've spent a lot of time, energy, emotions to watching someone that you look up to, and then the covers drop, then now you're grieving, right? Because you are allowed to grieve at the loss of someone that who you thought was this person. And kind of one of the messages I would give to people in these situations is like, besides the never meet your hero thing, it's good to come back to reality and remember that everyone is human, everyone has flaws, and while this is your Oshi, you have to be aware of like how much, I guess, idealization and idolization you are putting this person on. But then remember, they're also human. They've probably made mistakes in the past. They're probably still making mistakes now, and it's hard. It's really hard when you see like, you know, the facts in front of you get put out about their not so good side, right? How do you deal with that? Really, there's nothing that really prepares you for that, right?
And like sometimes like I feel like some people aren't ready for that position as well. Being
Yeah.
at the very tip top of a certain niche,
Mm-hmm.
because I really feel like fame, it magnifies the person you are.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a jealous person and you become famous, you're going to become even more jealous. If you're a
Mm.
douchebag and you become famous, you're going to be even bigger douchebag.
Mm.
And vice
Yeah.
versa. If you're a good person and you become rich and famous, your good deeds are going to be ever more overflowing.
Facts. Yeah, I think that's a really good point that you bring up. And yeah, dude, holy shit. I'm still trying to like process the whole summary of what you just said. That's crazy. Oh my god. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's it.
I chose a good time to leave. Your turn. Your turn, bro. Your turn.
Yeah.
You know,
Swap out,
let
swap out.
swap out.
The question is, does this set back VTubing? Is it that
As
is this big of a deal? Because like
mm,
I feel like at this point it's leaving the target audience. It's not just within the VTuber community anymore. Now normies are seeing news like this.
yeah,
So my question is, does it impact the perception of what it means to be a VTuber fan or VTuber?
I think my stance on this is that I don't think it impacts VTubing as a whole. It doesn't set them back, at least, because this isn't something new in the content creator sphere. And since VTubing is coming outside of its niche and becoming just another medium for content creation, we are now lumped in with content creators. And in the past, there has been so many controversies with a lot of these famous content creators that end up being really shitty people,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I won't say it sets us back in terms of not knowing how to deal with it, but
Mm-hmm.
it definitely negatively impacts the community. But it's nothing new. This At this point, how long VTubing has existed, this this shouldn't come as a surprise. But
Mm-hmm.
definitely who it's coming from, Rushia, I'm surprised there. But I'm not surprised something like this was gonna be uncovered eventually.
I think yeah, at a smaller level, it has been it happens with like indie VTubers or like different levels, but I think it's just on a whole different scale. Because for a lot of people, they got into VTubing because of Rushia. They got
Yeah.
into the rabbit hole because of her. So like there's
Yeah.
definitely some sentimental feeling attached to it as well. And it's
Yeah.
like, how do you separate the art from the artist type of thing?
Yeah. This one is just
It's not looking good. Like we cannot say definitely what's true because there's always three sides of the story:
yeah.
party A, party B, and the truth.
Yeah.
But it's not looking good.
Whether or not what she did was real or not. I think just the stain being there is like enough, right? And it's just, yeah,
Very
even
unfortunate, right?
you can't. It's super hard to recover from something like that. That's for sure.
Because she just made her debut as a voice actor, and I think she's about to roll out some like singer or like a different project. Because like she just left Vshojo.
Yeah.
I don't think that's happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to see like Yago's reaction as he's just drinking his cup of coffee and he's just reading the Japanese news and he sees
Like,
this headline. He's
yup.
like, "Whoo!"
Whoa, woo!
No,
Hey,
even Vshojo, because she left Vshojo end of December.
yeah,
December like 31st, 2023.
yeah. Not my Gotham anymore. You know, like that's none of their problem anymore. They dodged it. They dodged it before the bomb dropped. So, like, whew.
I think the only winners at the end of the day are the lawyers and the gossip content creators.
Lawyers,
They're doing the Birdman. They're like, we gonna make good money from this.
They're gonna bait the fuck with their titles and thumbnails, bro. You won't believe what happened between. Oh,
No, there. I think this is gonna trigger you. I think I saw like a 2-hour stream breaking down play by play. I was like
2 hours.
it was like an hour plus and whatnot, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like
NBA analytics for the. What the fuck? Can we review the player stats, please? Oh my god, that's crazy.
There's like this shitpost channel where it says like how LeBron James's victory impacted the ending of the Civil War.
What the fuck? Huh? No, what? That's not how. What the fuck? Civil War. Civil War.
It's exactly like that. You know, like where like you're trying to hit like a word minimum on your English essay, where you're just like pulling shit out.
Holy shit! How?
I respect it, man. Even I can't talk about like one thing for like 90 minutes.
Yeah, how the Industrial Revolution led to Rushia getting canceled.
It'd be like that. It's crazy.
That's our title for this episode. We talked nothing about.
Man.
Did we title this episode yet?
No, not yet. Hey, that's a great suggestion.
Oh god, we're becoming clickbaiters. That's crazy.
Exactly. But I mean, just to like spin this off in a good way.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to like, don't worship the content creator as like some kind of god. Because we're all humans, and like if you hold people to that god status, even if they're like you're like Kami Oshi, you're gonna be very disappointed one day.
Yeah, you're in for a hard fall. If they're never, your idealization of a person will never fully be who they truly are, right? And you're lucky if you live out your life only seeing that version you want to see of them. But if you meet them, you ever meet a VTuber IRL, they're human. Just remember that part. They're human. They're not just your 2D waifus. They are human. They went through significant character progression, and I'm sure they're still growing now and learning.
Right.
That's yeah, hard to swallow pill there. But
I know. So I
just
mean,
be the rules.
In terms of happy stuff, what are some good projects you're working on? Upcoming projects?
What are some good projects
that you can publicly talk about?
I can publicly talk about.
Or like, what are you looking forward to? Like as you come back to like Twitter or Off-Kai is coming up.
Off-Kai. I think definitely all I'm going to be focusing my sights on is just making Off-Kai work and stuff. I'm almost certain that Off-Kai can have double its capacity from last year, and it's a little bit concerning on that side, just because it's gonna be super packed. It's gonna be a lot of cool people there, but the venue, we're gonna have to move venues next year. That's just no discussion about it. Off-Kai is popping and stuff. There's significant leaps and bounds within our organization and within my team, my department. Everything is just pointing towards the right direction of the ideal VTuber convention, right? And I'm part of the security team. I'm here to make sure that VTubers feel safe, and I'm gonna make sure that's gonna happen, right? At the end of the day, all that matters for me, everyone has a good time at Off-Kai. I want to see stellar reviews only.
Good,
Right.
Gucci. I need you to do like a 1 month detox before Off-Kai and just go
What?
like buck wild. Nah,
I just-
dude, just work out, go super alpha mode.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably once February hits, probably gonna pick up gymming again. I totally did nothing for like the entirety of December and January. I just stopped going to the gym, and now my winter blubber is coming back. So
Bulking season.
it's bulking. Yeah, I'm just grizzly bearing at the moment, and then I'll come back. You know, the most ripped Canadian guy out there. But yeah, how about you? Any projects you're looking forward to besides just awesome podcast happening?
I'm working on a VTuber documentary that I'm probably going to drop next month. This is going to be a pretty crazy story. I can't say too much. I am in contact with their manager, and sadly, I can't really interview this person because they're preparing for like a huge concert in Feb. But it's a crazy story. So that's my big project for next month.
Hell yeah, looking forward to when you drop that doc, for sure.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for 100K plus views on Pomu.
Sheesh.
That was unexpected. And
Yeah.
that just shows you that there people are interested in VTuber content. And even though there's definitely like shortcuts of like how to make content, if you put in the work, like watching like 40-hour VODs of a VTuber and like doing your research, people will show up and support it.
Yeah. And I feel like there's this misconception that doing any content VTuber related is relatively easy. Some people might even say it's like a cheap out. Did I use that word right? I don't, but like
Cop out.
a cop out. And to the way I would respond to that is that I think VTubing, the reason why you think it might be easy is because it's easy to get into, but I definitely think the ceiling, the skill ceiling for what you can potentially achieve in VTubing is massive. It's high. You know, you can get like a good couple $100 going to VTubing, sure, but if you want to make it, if you wanna leave a mark, you wanna be influential, you gotta start digging. You can't just be scratching the surface like that. There's so much into VTubing. It's not just the model itself, but also the person, and this is just content creation in general. Okay, anyone can make content. Making good content takes so much research, so much craft, so much dedication, mastery to just solidify yourself in this space.
Yeah, how can you become like a K-san or like a Shylily? You got to always have that internal dialogue.
Yeah, it's people, I think people really take the process of content creation for granted, but honestly, you sit down with a VTuber, you kind of ask them what their day in life is and what they do to before they hit the live button. It's crazy sometimes, The other one I would say is ASMR. A lot of people, even in the VTubing space, they're like, "Oh, you're taking the easy way out for ASMR." ASMR isn't easy, and this is coming from a guy that doesn't like ASMR. I don't like ASMR streams. I can't do ASMR. But I know the work that comes into ASMR. You have to have a good degree of like creative writing, scripts, coming up with the scripts on a weekly or daily basis, research on other ASMR techniques, and also just figuring out your marketing strategy for ASMR. Because essentially everyone is you could say everyone's doing the same thing. So how do you stand out from a saturated market, right? It's a constant battle on any front, not just ASMR.
Wait, random question. When people are doing ASMR, are they like whispering into the mic?
That is one of the things you could do in ASMR. Yeah, you just whisper.
Because like whispering, that is so bad for your vocal cords.
Yeah,
Because like I'm studying for like voice acting, and like my teacher said like, do not whisper. Like it is not good for your cords.
Yeah, it's like a lot of them do it strenuously, like 6 to 7 hours. It's crazy. I'm like, how the fuck's your throat okay afterwards? Right. Your only advantage is if you are naturally soft spoken. So the opposite of me, right? If you're naturally soft spoken, you have that advantage. But still, whispering for a long, extended amount of time, not good for you. So that's why you got to resort to other things. Talking quieter, but I don't know how long you can do that for. And it's not just talking, right? Yeah, you need to know what you're talking about, and some people like sound triggers, and you got to do that for a long time and whatnot.
Right.
But yeah,
I mean, that's why we gotta push this podcast show and like grow it as much as we can. Because sometimes like you need that spark, that exposure, and hopefully we get to a point where OshiPod is big enough where like people can like stop by and like really it can get that exposure for whatever project they're working on.
Yeah, I definitely want OshiPod to become like a hub for motivation for creatives like ourselves and stuff. That would be, a nice goal to have. Like, I'm not here to do it for, fame, fortune, anything like that. I'm here just to do it because I like VTubing. I love the community. And if it's if this is just another way for me to help that community out, I'm all for it. Right.
Right. But I think that wraps up episode 2. It was definitely a roller coaster of emotions, and hopefully next episode we'll talk more about indie VTubers.
Get your draft pick ready.
As people kind of suspected, my knowledge is really with like the big corporation, primarily with Hololive, and Gucci has the indie stuff on lockdown.
Yes,
so
sir.
We're just exchanging knowledge. And just teaching each other new stuff about different VTubers. But if there's a VTuber you guys want us to plug in or research, definitely let us know in the comments down below. But this has been your boy Yi-Man.
Your boy Gucci.
We'll see you next time. Peace out.